Hey everyone, it's Saturday. It's kind of past lunchtime actually, and I'm going to make some shrimp curry. It's gonna be just some shrimp masala. So what I've done already is, the only thing I've prepped that I've done right now is I've just defrosted some of these shrimps. I just use shrimp from Costco, but I've defrosted those in some water. If I was really doing it right, I would have put some turmeric and a little bit of oil to have that marinated, maybe some garlic ginger paste, which would have been good, which is probably the way that my mom would have done it because she's much more prepared for these things than I am. But since we're running short on time, I'm going to make this without so much prep. And right now, all I'm going to do is cut up some onion and tomatoes to be able to put into this masala dish. I tend to just turn the stove on back here, put in a little bit of oil, a few tablespoons of oil, and get that heated while I cut up, my onions. Onions are first. I have a little bit more time with the tomatoes, so I'm just gonna chop onions. And usually by the time I get done chopping an onion, the oil is heated up behind me. I'm gonna use the whole onion this time. Usually I don't need so much, but since I'm not gonna add any vegetables to this right now. I was thinking of making it a little bit easier, or healthier rather, with some spinach, but like I said, I think these guys are gonna be pretty hungry soon enough. It's already like 1 o'clock, I think, and we haven't really had a huge breakfast. So this is the amount of onion that I'm gonna put in. I have a kind of a large onion, and I can hear the water in there. Just let that fry a little bit. And then in the meanwhile, I'm gonna cut, or rather just get some garlic, probably a good idea, and then cut some tomato. So you can see that all of this should happen simultaneously. While the onions are cooking, I can really prep the rest of the ingredients, so I'm not wasting any time. Hi.
Can I be on your show? Hello.
We've got a lot of other things happening around the house. I think somebody is trying to program something. Those onions are kind of strong. Oh, maybe I'll clear this out of the way. Maybe that's my problem. Here's another thing. I do tend to put it together a little napkin or something so that I can easily clean up afterwards. A real big part of cooking for me is that I can do it quick. I think I like to cook. I think the kids and the family likes to have food that's homemade. It tends to be a little bit healthier than restaurant food. So we do like to cook quite a bit in our family, but we have busy lives. Both of us are in tech. We work long hours. The kids have a lot of activities usually going on. In COVID times, we're not driving people around everywhere, which has been the time that we cook more too. But there's always something going on. So my goal is always to try to cook good food within a half an hour, but that should also include you know, cleaning up, because that's the worst part of cooking for me, is cleaning up. So I try to do it all at the same time. I'm gonna put this garlic. You can see I just mashed it and cut it up a bit. And turn down the stove. Let this cook at medium until the onions get a little bit more fried and translucent. It's not quite done yet here. You can see that it's still cooking, so I'm gonna let that happen for a little bit. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna get my tomatoes ready. I think I'll have like 1.5 tomatoes, should be good enough. Here, I just use Roma tomatoes. You can use whatever you want. And these are probably going to be cut before I really need them in my pan there, but that's okay. Ooh, those onions were quite spicy. But I'm hoping maybe this video, let's see if we can keep the whole thing on to really show you that we can actually finish this hopefully in 30 minutes or less. Okay, so we're done with that. I turn this up a little bit. I'm going to take the shrimp and drain the water. I like to keep the tails on. Usually I remove the shells, but I like to keep the tails on. It gives a little bit of extra flavor to the curry. So that works out pretty well. I'm gonna move my camera here. The spices that I'll use today, I think what we'll do is I have like this pretty nice fish curry masala. Again, just from the Indian store. There we go. Let's see if you can see the pot. There we go. Oh, that's a decent angle. And it's still, these are still not quite done yet. I'd like to have them brown a little bit more. Salt.
You can definitely get into this one. You can do it.
It's just this MDH fish curry masala. They're still cooking. Probably we're going to just serve this. I'm not really making rice. I think everybody really just wants some roti. We tend to use, sometimes we use tortillas, but we tend to use the uncooked rotis, especially on the day, on the weekdays. Because again, the cleanup is just a little bit too much to be able to make fresh rotis every day, but those work out okay usually. I haven't tried any of the automatic machines yet because I think that's one of the things that I'm still, still wary of, I guess. Mostly of the cleanup. So you can see that they're, these onions have cooked out pretty well. They've gotten smaller. I put a little bit of turmeric in there. I'm gonna make this simple. Put a bit of fish curry masala. And then what we're gonna do is let the trick here is you have to let the spices kind of cook a little bit, get a little bit hot, just for a few seconds, and then you can start sticking in your tomatoes. That should give it a nice flavor. So when you put the tomatoes in, you want to cook down those tomatoes. Usually what I like to do at this stage is put a little bit of water in here. And let that steam cook just a bit. And in the meanwhile, we can put everything else in. This doesn't need too much of a mess. There's lots of points, like I said before, in Indian cooking where you get a little bit of downtime while things are simmering, while things are cooking, and it's a good opportunity then to just put things away and clean up if you can, put things back into the dishwasher. I think that tends to make it less overwhelming for me to cook, just because you don't end up with a huge mess at the end of your cooking. Don't think I'm going to need this anymore. I have my shrimp, I have salt, and I may decide to put a little bit of, just a tiny bit of coconut milk in there. This is the same one I've been using. I know I should take it out of the can, but I've been using that for more than a few days. So you can see here that the flavors are starting to come together, and the tomatoes are starting to cook. I still want to cook this a little bit more. You can really smell the masala, or the fish curry masala that we had put in there before. And then the garlic is also starting to meld together with the rest of the food. So just let that be for a bit. And what time is it? It's 1:12. So yeah, like I said, lots of downtime. It's even better if you can get some other people to help finish it. Usually the kids are in charge of trying to put together, setting the table, or sometimes even usually putting away the dishwasher. So it's nice. I think if you can get your rest of your family to help you, it's always a little bit more pleasant. So here we go. Now this masala, what you're kind of waiting for, actually, here, you kind of start seeing it. What you're really waiting for is the oil to separate from the rest of it. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer. We're almost there, but you really want to cook this down so that the oil starts really kind of separating from the rest of the, and that's how you know that part was really cooked. And then you can put in your salt. And we're gonna have this with, today we're just gonna have it with these like parathas. They're frozen parathas. They're actually not the healthiest thing. We don't really have this on an ongoing basis, but the kids love it because they're crunchy and they come out really well. So we can probably get started making that right now. Do you want to make these? Almost done. Okay, yeah, now you can really see how the oil has separated. See that? That's what you're kind of waiting for, is that separation. And now I can go ahead and put in my shrimp, and the shrimp really don't take too long to cook. So I'm gonna put in some salt. That wasn't too much. I'll put in some of the rest of my coconut milk. Just like this. So I've got 1 tablespoon or so. And turn this down a little bit.
Yes.
To medium
No,
heat.
10 million. Mega is million.
And put in, what are you guys talking about?
10,000 kilo.
And there's my shrimp, goes in, and we're just gonna cook this now for about 3 or 4 minutes until the shrimp, turn pink. Meanwhile, turn it to medium, move my salt away. And we'll need this in a minute. I can put this in this way.
I don't know what they mean. Hold on, okay, Ashwin?
So again, super helpful really helpful that the dishwasher is empty. But let's see how we're doing. Oops. So these parathas, just left them to be made, but they puff up pretty nicely. Just put them. Like I said, you should probably just have one. Turn this up a little bit. My shrimp are getting ready. I can kind of see that they're not quite. They're still not pink yet. I can kind of see that. I don't want to open that up until I'm ready. But like I said, it's only 3 or 4 minutes, and it should be done in a minute here. Ashwin, are you ready for food? No. He's always ready for food. I'm surprised he said no. Okay, here. See, so these puff up. You have to just make sure that they're cooked on the inside. The middle is still a little bit not quite done, but they kind of start puffing up and cooking inside themselves. You just have to make sure that they don't really burn. The middle is still quite raw. And this is done. I'm gonna turn this off. You can see that. Just wish I had some cilantro. We don't have any today, but so there you have it. This is shrimp curry. This one done. Maybe we need just 1 more minute. I'm gonna turn this back on. Oop. Imagine this board. Oops. It's 1 more minute. Here, I have a plate. I have a plate here. Own? Ashwin, come here. Come taste this. Ashwin.
Ashwin, Home, can you come here? I should home take a break and get
I shouldn't come here.
Dada, make a pool.
See? Yep, now it's done. All the shrimp are pink. I'm putting it there.
Is it? Not
There you go.
I don't think we can edit all that.
There you go. So see, 20 minutes and 27 seconds from start to finish. So it can be done, right? Let's see how it tastes.
Yeah.
Taste it. Taste it.
Smile, you're on TV.
Right,
Taste it.
We're not posting this guy.
I'm gonna post this one. Let me try it. If you guys don't want to try it and be on TV. Pretty good. Ooh, it's hot. It's good.
No one's gonna like that.
Really good. We don't have a shrimp.
This is.
See you guys later.